Hello everyone, it's Anna Komenda and I am here with the quick video showcasing our new Mintay Kreativa product line. We created this line to work with our chippies, but it is much more in these paints than you can imagine. We designed 12 colors plus white paint as a first batch of release, but we are sure we will develop some other colors in future releases and some other products that will go in the Kreativa line. So we have a white paint. They come like this. They do not have those marks on the lids. I just made them for quickly finding the paints when they are in the drawer. So this is also a sample of how the colors looks, and I want to tell you a few things about those paints. So they are water-based, non-toxic, lead-free. They do not contain ammonia, so they are quite safe. They are almost scent-free, and the scent, when you open it, it's like very light and it will disappear very fast, and it doesn't bother me at all. I'm sure it won't bother you too. It sticks to many surfaces, not only paper but metal, plastic. You can paint them with those paints too. You don't need to add primer first. It dries really fast with this beautiful matte chalk-like finish. So we have 12 colors in this line. The white one, this is the like a sampler I did yesterday. So this is made with the brush, and this is made with a spatula. I like this. So this is the thicker layer of the paint, and we have white, anthracite, bear, sand, lemon, peach, tomato, rosebud, sky, breeze, aqua, forest, and lilac in the range. But the most important thing for you to remember is that when you open the jar, the paint looks like it has a darker shade that it really has. So it dries much lighter because this is the quality of chalk paints, and this is normal. So you can compare the aqua color. It looks much darker in the jar than it looks on the sampler when it's dry. So we just want to mention it. You won't be like disappointed that the color doesn't appear that dark. This is just the quality of those paints. When you open the paint, sometimes the thinner part of liquid can appear on the surface, but it's normal. Just take a tool and whip it all, mix it all well. There can also be some lumps, but it's also normal. You just need to stir it well to have this like I don't know, sour cream like consistency. So this is normal for those paints. The most important thing to have your paints live longer is to clean up the edge of the jar before closing. You can also use extra piece of foil to close and then seal it with the lid. It will make your paint stay fresh longer. It will not dry so fast. It has 6 months of minimum usability, but it can be ruined if you open it and leave it open for too long, or you will not screw it well. So this is how the paints look. You can apply them with brushes, with sponges. I have the tool here, but you can use like a regular kitchen sponge, cut it into smaller pieces. And depending on what tool you use, you will get different results when it comes to surface. Because as you can see see the brush strokes from the brush. And when you dab with okay, I can find the word, with a sponge, you will have a different kind of finish. So this one is a rosebud. chippy, and it was applied with a dabber like this, so you can see the texture on the surface. It covers the chipboard really well. This is only one layer. Here is the example of our white paint on the HDF. So it's like a wooden, very dark material, and this is only one layer of paint made with flat brush. Here is the metal key, so it looked like this, and it's painted quickly with just dabber and white paint, so it sticks to the surface really well too. You can paint over plastic too. Here are a few elements. Those are the chippies. They are painted with tomato color. This one is painted with a sponge. This one is painted with a brush. The brush gives you thicker surface, so it dries a little bit longer, but as you can see, it loses the intensity of the color when it dries. So here is a drier part, here is like a wetter part, because the color is still quite dark, but it's already like it doesn't dirty your fingers. The same with here, and I painted it like 5 minutes ago. I didn't use any heat gun. It dries really fast. How can you tell it's already dried and it doesn't make your hands dirty? So check if it feels cold. If it feels cold, it's still wet, and give it some time to dry. Like in this area, I can totally feel this part is cold, and this one is already like a room temperature. The other fun part you can use our paints for is to apply them through stencils. So I just took one regular stencil and used a dabber to paint over it with a white paint, and it covers the paper really well, so the color doesn't show up from behind. And I just applied it directly from above using sponge. The paint isn't that thick as a texture paste, so you won't get this nice like a raised area effect, but you will get like a flat, nice matte surface, and on every color you will be able to achieve a white intensive color. You can also dilute the paint with water. Of course, take a piece of like a drop of paint on some other surface and add water there. Do not add water to the jar, because you will dilute the whole color. And then you can use the brush to splatter, and I splattered here like a few minutes ago. As you can see, it's already dry and it's very opaque. This is my like a testing area where I was painting, and as you can see, this is a quite a dark chipboard, and the paint appears really white on top of it, so it doesn't show the color from beneath. So here are a few of the qualities of the paint, and it dries really fast. So I think this is all you have to know when you start working with our Mintay Kreativa range. I can't wait to see what you create, and I can wait to start creating by myself. And I will start with this Chippy's hot air balloon album, because I already painted this element. So stay tuned for my project with it. Thank you so much for staying with me, and see you soon on some other video. Bye!